Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about bags under the value of £1,000 or $1,000. I did one of these a couple of weeks ago under the value of 500 and a lot of you really seem to like it, so I'm going to go ahead and do this video as well as do two others as well to make it kind of a mini series. So the next one is going to be under the value of 1500, and I particularly want to do that one because I didn't realise how difficult this category would be. A lot of the bags I had in mind actually came over the $1,000 mark, and I wanted to keep it very strictly under 1,000. So some bags, for example the Louis Vuitton Neverfull, which I'm a huge fan of, they came in under £1,000, but because of the currency conversion it worked out to be more expensive than $1,000. So that, for example, would be featured in my next video, so I was pretty strict in terms of price. And then the fourth video in this kind of mini series is going to be my pick of the super luxe bags, so 1500 and above. So I hope you guys enjoy this. I have 9 bags to share with you. I only have one actually here with me, so the rest I will just be inserting pictures. And I did just want to say this isn't supposed to be a comprehensive list of every nice bag under the value of 1,000. This is more if I had the money, which bags I would go for if I wanted 9 bags of this particular price range. So I hope that makes sense. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I'm going to go ahead and get started. So as per before, I'm going to be going in price order from the lowest to the most expensive, and I'm going to be doing this according to GBP, which isn't always the same as US dollars. So some bags are just way more expensive in US dollars, some bags are cheaper. It doesn't make any sense, but I'm going to be going according to cheapest in British pounds. At first is a bag brand which I only just found out about last week, so it's a pretty new discovery for me. I found out about it through a Farfetch newsletter, I believe, and they featured them as one of their bag brands to watch, or one of their bag choices of the moment. And the brand is called Manu Atelier, if that's how you say the name, and I absolutely fell in love with their designs. They're really beautiful, very distinctive, and pretty unique in the simplicity of the styles. So they remind me a little bit of Mansard, but they're a lot more structured. So the one I'm thinking of in particular is called the Pristine Mini, and it's a very kind of boxy shape, so it's almost got like a lid closure like in a tin. It's very beautiful though, and they have a really nice little emblem. I just think they're very chic, almost a little bit French, even though I believe they originate from Turkey, but really lovely. The prices do seem to vary according to the colours. So the beige one, which I'm thinking of, retails for a little bit more, so it's $575 or £365 in the UK. If you go for other colours, and they do a few different colours, they do a beautiful baby pink, I think they do a black, and they also do a mint green. They retail for $495 or £335, so not too crazy expensive, and I think a really beautiful classic choice. Next up is a bag from Anya Hindmarch, and keen viewers of my channel will actually know that I bought this bag in the Boxing Day sales. I later exchanged it because the colour I got wasn't quite right for me, but then I ended up returning that one because I got the pink and it was just very similar to my Gucci Soho Disco, to the extent where it really didn't make any sense for me to keep it. So I am still planning on hopefully getting another one, but I'm impatiently waiting for the sales. So if you are interested in this bag, I would recommend trying to wait for their twice yearly sales, where often the Smiley bag and the whole line actually will go on sale. I think this is a great choice though. I was really impressed when I did have it. It's absolutely beautiful leather. On the inside it's lined in material as far as I can tell, so a kind of cloth fabric, but they do have leather trimmings as well, and it just seemed really beautifully made. I love the quality of the leather. I think the design is really cute, so it is very similar to the Gucci Soho Disco. It does have the tassel on the side as well, but you have the fun addition of the smiley kind of perforated print, I guess it is, on the front of the bag. So I think it's really different. I love Anya Hindmarch for that anyway. I have a few of her smaller pieces, so I have a cosmetic pouch from her, I have some stickers as well that I have on my agenda. I love how different her designs are from everything else you see on the market, so I think she is a great choice if you are looking for something a little bit out of the ordinary. In terms of pricing, this bag retails for £550 or $775, so it's kind of in the mid price point for this kind of camera bag, I think, on the designer end anyway. And I think it is a really lovely choice, so I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on the Anya Hindmarch sale. If it does go live, then I'll try and let you guys know either here or on my blog, but it's definitely one to look out for, and I'm a huge fan of this bag. Up next is a choice from Chloe, and this is their Marcy Cross body bag. This bag has been around for so many years, and it's actually been promoted to their classic permanent line of bags. Despite this, the price point is still relatively low for Chloe. So they retail for £575 in the UK or $890 in the US, so there is quite a big price jump between the countries. I don't know why. If you want to go for the suede version, then they are a little bit more expensive, so these retail for £675 or $990. I think both are absolutely beautiful though. I think the leather ones are just as nice as the suede ones. I do think this is a beautiful choice of bag though, and it was on my radar because I watched the James Bond Spectre film the other day with Dan, and I noticed, and this is something that I hadn't noticed before even though I had watched the film previously, that the female lead carried a Chloe Marcy bag throughout many of the scenes in this beautiful tan colour, and it wasn't overtly a designer bag, it just looked very chic and it went so well with a whole bunch of different outfits. So that kind of renewed my love for it, and it has been a bag that I've revisited several times in the past, so who knows, one day I might get one. But I think it's a beautiful choice if you do want something from Chloe's main line but don't want to break the bank. I think this is a really lovely, very classic choice, which is very elegant and bohemian in nature and just a really solid bag. My next choice is the Gucci Marmont camera bag. I'm a huge fan of this bag, so much so that I actually just ordered one, so it's winging its way to me now. I think it's a gorgeous choice. I'm a huge fan of camera bags from Gucci anyway. Obviously I'm a big fan of the Gucci Soho Disco. It's one of my favourite bags of all time, so when I saw they released a whole new range of them I was very excited. This one retails for £640 or $980. They do come in a few different colours, so they do the beautiful nude one, they have pink, they have white, red, black and maybe one other. I think it's a really beautiful bag though. They do them in two different sizes, so there's the smaller size and also the larger size. I tried both on. For me, the smaller size is hands down the winner. The larger one just felt a little bit boxy to me and I just didn't like the shape and style so much, whereas the small one was just very dinky, very cute and a little bit more versatile, I think. So I'm very excited to receive mine. I think it's a gorgeous choice and I don't really think you go wrong with a camera bag. It's very classic. I know it's functional for me and I think a lot of people find them quite functional as well, and I think this is a great example of a gorgeous camera bag. Next up is the Gucci Soho, and this is actually the only bag I have here to show. It's a bit of a funny price category in that it's a bit too expensive for a lot of contemporary line bags, but at the same time it's a little bit too cheap for some of the higher end super luxe bags. But this one fits squarely in this price category, so it's now £715 or $980. It is a bit more expensive than when I bought it, so I think I bought it for $550, but that was right before price increase and then it has increased again. Nevertheless, I think it is a beautiful choice and I do think it's worth the money. This is my go-to bag whenever I want to run errands or just want a casual crossbody. This is what I reach for and it's done really well. I've used it a ton. It is showing a little bit of wear now. It has caved in a little bit on the back, but that's just because I haven't been that good at stuffing it because I reach for it so often, and so I can't always be bothered to stuff it, which is bad, and I'm going to try and get out of that habit. But I really do enjoy this bag so much, even now that I've had it for a year or two, and it's just a very simple fabric lining, you know, very no fuss, but it's such a comfortable bag and it fits an absolute ton. So I'll also frequently take this on holiday with me and it's just a really solid choice. I did hear rumours of it being discontinued, but I don't think Gucci are doing that. I think they have discontinued the seasonal colours, but the permanent colours are going to be around for a while longer, and they are black, rose beige, red, and I think maybe one other colour. So you can still get this bag if you're interested in it, and I think it's a gorgeous choice. Next up is a choice in Valentino, and I think of all the bags I discovered during the course of researching this video, this one is my favourite find because I didn't even know you could get Valentino bags in this price category. I thought everything was going to be much more expensive, so when I found this I was very excited. The full name is the Valentino Rock Stud Mini Leather Satchel and it retails for £885 or $995. It reminds me a little bit of the Louis Vuitton Pochette Métis. It's very beautiful. It's that classic kind of satchel style with the beautiful hardware as well, with the lock and the studs all around. It's very quintessentially Valentino. It's very edgy, but it's also quite ladylike as well, and I think it's a great combination of design elements. It comes in a few colours, so there's the beautiful poudre colour, you can also get it in black, hot pink, red, and I'm sure a few other colours as well. So I think this is a wonderful choice. It's obviously definitely on the higher end, but for Valentino I don't think the price is that crazy considering it is such such an expensive super luxe brand. So it's a very solid choice. It's a nice dainty size as well. I think the style is versatile enough that you'll be able to wear it during the day, but also out to dinner if you wanted to as well. And for my last choice, I've gone for the Mansard Gabrielle Lady bag. I absolutely love this bag. I really only discovered it about a month ago, and since then I've fallen head over heels in love with it, so it could well be a purchase for me this year. I have tried it on and it's just as beautiful in real life as it looks online. I obviously love the pink because I love pink bags, but you can also get them in a few different colours. You can get them in black, navy, green and a few others I think. The price point is $895 in the US. I have found them for more expensive, but I have found the black medium satchel style for $895, so it is possible, but if you did want to go for the other colours, I do think they are a bit more expensive. And in the UK I found it for £975, so a little bit more, but I do think worth the money. They are beautiful bags. The only downside is that it doesn't have a fastening, so you're kind of exposed, but the bag does also fold over, so it's not super easy access. But nevertheless, I think a beautiful choice and true to Mansard Gabrielle's aesthetic, just very simple, very classic and very, very elegant. And that's it for this video, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know if you think I missed anything out. I got a ton of comments on my last video recommending other bags, so I would love to hear about them. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up, and as always, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.